Good morning everyone, it's a new day. I got a new video, we've got some new parts, but most importantly I've got some new enthusiasm. And today we're going to keep tackling this calibre. Got a new shock absorber turned up for the one that's damaged and bent, reference last video. Also I'm going to prep the bumper and the wing, ready for paint, get that painted, throw it on. If I get a chance, I'm going to look at the front brakes, change the brake pads, bleed the brakes, I may even renovate the calipers. Let's see how they are when I take them off. So we've got a busy day. I've got to clean the garage. While I do that, enjoy this little intro. So before we go and paint the new bumper, there's a few things I need to do. I need to remove a few things. So the fog lights, for instance, there's a bit of bottom trim here, and it's got this chrome grille, something the old one didn't have. We quite like the chrome grille, so we're going to keep that. Then I need to key this in. Now I'm not going to take it all the way back and primer it because the colours aren't too different, so just a nice bit of keying and then hitting it with a new colour, and that should be more than enough. The same thing with the wing. Now the bumper's plastic, the wing is metal, it shouldn't make a difference at all. So key both of them in, paint them, lacquer them, and we'll go from there. Okay, so I've cleaned and I've keyed down the bumper, but unfortunately it's got a bit more damage than I would have liked. I'm going to go out and prep the wing. In the meantime, I'm going to hand over to Leah, who's going to talk to you a bit more about what we're going to do with this bumper to make it where we need it to be.
Okay, so like Dan said, the bumper is ready for primer. So we've got a few different things that I just want to show you. And the first thing is we have a Pro XL primer. You can pretty much buy, you can probably get this online to be fair. There's not really much else to say about it other than it is a build-up primer, so you can just hit it with this and then get straight on with your colour. So the colour is where it's interesting. So we actually got it from European motor factors. Absolutely brilliant. Any colour you want, they can do. So we actually got the code for the calibre that's actually sitting on the drive because they are slightly different. This is actually, I think it's Sunburst Orange, and the colour we've got is Inferno Red. So we needed to get the Inferno Red. So we gave European the paint code for the Inferno Red. And it does actually say Blaze Red on here, but it's Blaze Red in the UK, it's Inferno Red in the US. Bit weird, I know. So we actually had a look at the swatches and they had four different swatches of the Inferno / Blaze Red. So we had to go outside and we had to have a look to see which colour matched properly. This is the one that I chose and I'm hoping it's the right one. One of them was a little bit orange, one of them wasn't as pearl as the Inferno Red actually was. So fingers crossed this is the one. The reason why I've got it in a spray can is because European have such great paint. They're unbelievable. They mix whatever's on site that they don't actually have in stock, which is great. And they've actually said to us that you'd be fine with this. So we've got some cans of that. Can't wait to get this on there. I'm so excited to see if it is the right colour. Right, so the very last thing that we've got to do, obviously, with any painting is you need some lacquer. So this stuff is amazing. It's 2K clear coat and it is unbelievable. Again, you can just use a spray can with this, but I will tell you, this stuff is not cheap because it is absolutely brilliant. If you want a really good clear coat, this is the stuff that I would personally recommend. But obviously, if you guys want something else, go and grab something else. You don't have to go on what I recommend. So yeah, so that's all the stuff that we're actually going to use on this bumper and on the wing as soon as that's done. So as soon as Dan's finished that, I'm going to let him do the painting.
primed the bumper, put some paint on it, and we've lacquered it. It is dry to the touch, but we're going to let it go hard overnight. While I've been doing the bumper, Leah's been prepping and painting the wing. She's done a fantastic job with that. But that's going to need time to go off as well, so again, we'll leave that overnight. Tomorrow, what we're going to do is Leah's going to build the bumper back up. She's going to put all of the ancillaries and all the fancy bits back in it, and while she's doing that, I'm going to be doing the strut. But that's everything for today. There's not a lot more we can do until this is all set properly. So if you want to see us put everything back together, do the strut, do the brakes, and we're finally ready for our road test, then join us for part 3.
So, that's my wing. And I walked past it and knocked it and it fell on the floor. So now, look at that. Ooh, that's not good. Oh my God. That's so bad. So now what we're going to do is we're going to wet and dry it, flat it back, and then go for it again. So, you know. But other than that, yeah, it's shiny, shiny, looking good. Beautiful. But, yeah. Balls.